Are you ready for a tale about curiosity and a mysterious house? Join Lily and Frau Trude as she learns a very important lesson about listening to those who love you.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little village, lived a bright-eyed girl named Lily. She was very curious and loved to explore, but sometimes she was a little bit stubborn and didn't always listen to her kind parents. "There's so much to discover," she'd often say, her blue eyes sparkling with mischief. One sunny morning, Lily heard whispered tales of a mysterious woman named Frau Trude, whose house was said to hold strange and wondrous things. "Oh, how I wish to see it," she thought, her imagination racing with exciting possibilities. Her heart beat with an adventurous rhythm, eager to uncover the secrets. When Lily excitedly told her parents about Frau Trude, their faces grew serious. "Oh, dearest Lily," her mom said, her warm brown eyes filled with worry. Her dad nodded gravely, his friendly mustache drooping a little. "Frau Trude is not a kind woman, darling," he explained gently. "She does peculiar things, and her house is not a safe place for a little girl like you." They held her close, saying, "If you go to her, you might not be our happy little Lily anymore." Their words were firm, born purely out of love and concern for their adventurous daughter. Lily felt a pang of disappointment, but pretended to understand. Despite her parents' heartfelt warnings, Lily's curiosity was too strong to ignore. The whispered mysteries of Frau Trude's house kept swirling in her thoughts, like curious butterflies in her tummy. One afternoon, when her parents were busy, Lily decided she simply must see for herself. With her favorite worn teddy bear tucked under her arm, she tiptoed out the door, her heart doing a little thump-thump of excitement and a tiny bit of nervousness. She imagined all the strange and wonderful things she would discover, her little brow furrowed in concentration. The path ahead seemed to sparkle with unknown adventures, calling her name. Lily followed a winding path, her sturdy brown shoes crunching softly on the gravel. Before long, she spotted it. A tall, crooked house with a chimney that seemed to lean sideways, almost winking at her. Dark, shadowy trees with twisty branches surrounded it, making the air feel a little chilly, even though the sun was still bright. The windows were small and dusty, like sleepy eyes that hadn't opened in a long, long time. A creaky old gate stood open, as if inviting her inside. Lily felt a shiver, but her adventurous spirit urged her forward, deeper into the mysterious garden. Lily bravely stepped through the whispering gate and knocked gently on the heavy wooden door. She waited for a moment, and then, with a soft, squeaky sound, the door slowly creaked open. A very tall, thin woman, with a pointy nose and mischievous twinkling dark eyes appeared. "This was Frau Trude!" "Well, well, little one," Frau Trude said, her voice a bit raspy. "Why are you so pale, my dear?" Lily felt a tiny tremble, her heart wishing she had listened to her parents. She clutched her teddy bear tighter, trying her best to be brave and respectful. "Oh, Frau Trude," Lily whispered, her whole body giving a tiny, involuntary shudder. "I've seen such strange things already." Frau Trude's eyebrows, as dark as night, raised curiously. "What have you seen, child?" she asked, a hint of a smile playing on her lips. Lily took a deep breath, trying to calm her racing heart. "As I walked up your steps, I saw a black man, all covered in dark dust, disappear around the corner," she explained. Frau Trude chuckled softly, her voice rumbling like distant thunder. "Ah, that was just a collier, little one," she said with a knowing nod. Lily continued, her voice still a little shaky. "And then, right after that, I saw a man all in green, who seemed to melt into the shadows of your garden." Her eyes were wide as saucers as she remembered the fleeting sight. Frau Trude merely smiled, her mischievous eyes twinkling even brighter. "That was just a huntsman, my dear. she patiently explained. He often stops by on his way through the woods. Lily blinked, trying to make sense of the peculiar parade into Frau Trude's house. Her mind buzzed with questions, each new sight adding to the mystery. And then, Frau Trude. Lily hurried on, now genuinely scared. I looked toward the kitchen, and I saw a man whose clothes were blood red. She felt a fresh wave of fright wash over her, making her tiny hands tremble. Frau Trude patted her gently on the shoulder, her long fingernails brushing Lily's dress. "Why, little one, that was simply the butcher," she said, her voice reassuring. "He brings me the freshest cuts for my special stews." Despite the explanation, Lily couldn't shake the eerie feeling. Every corner of the house seemed to hold a new, unsettling surprise. "But Frau Trude," Lily cried out, her voice now a frightened squeak, "I was terrified. I looked through a tiny window into a dark corner, and I saw something truly scary." Her eyes were wide with a mix of disbelief and sheer terror. I saw not you, but a shadowy figure with a head of burning fire. It looked just like the tails of the devil." She pointed a trembling finger towards a shadowy part of the room where a strange object shimmered. Lily's heart pounded like a tiny drum, urging her to run, run, run. Frau Trude's smile widened, but this time it was a bit stern. "Oh ho," she chuckled, a deep sound that echoed in the quiet room. "So you've met the witch in her proper form, have you?" Lily gasped, realizing the figure was somehow connected to Frau Trude herself. Frau Trude leaned closer, her eyes serious. "I've been waiting for a curious, disobedient little girl like you," she said, her voice firm. "You wanted to see strange things, and now you have. This isn't a game, child. This is why your parents warned you. Sometimes, curiosity can lead to real danger." Lily didn't need to hear another word. The truth, clear as a bell, rang in her ears. Her parents had been right all along. The sight of the fiery shadow, combined with Frau Trude's stern words, filled her with a profound understanding of danger. Her curiosity had led her somewhere truly scary. With a sudden burst of energy, Lily turned and ran as fast as her little legs could carry her, past the creaky gate and down the winding, shadowy path. Her heart still thumped, but now it was a mix of fright and relief to be heading home. Bursting through her own front door, Lily found her mom and dad waiting, their faces etched with worry. As soon as they saw her, their expressions softened with immense relief. Lily rushed into their arms, clutching them tightly, tears finally welling up in her eyes. "Oh, Mom, Dad," she sobbed, burying her face into her mom's soft apron. "I'm so sorry. You were right. Frau Trude's house was so strange and scary, and I saw truly frightening things." Her parents hugged her close, their warmth a comforting blanket around her. Later, nestled safely in her bed, Lily listened as her dad gently said, "Sometimes, Lilybug, when grown-ups tell you not to do something, it's not to stop your fun, but to keep you safe from things you don't yet understand." Her mom added, "We love your adventurous spirit, sweetie, but some adventures are best avoided or undertaken with guidance." Lily nodded, her eyes heavy with newfound wisdom. She learned that day that listening to grown-ups isn't just about obedience. It's about trust and keeping out of harm's way. She knew she would always listen to her parents now. And so, dear children, the story of Lily and Frau Trude reminds us of a very important lesson. Her mom began, tucking Lily in. Just like Lily, it's wonderful to be curious and brave, but it's even wiser to listen to the grown-ups who care for you most. They share their rules and warnings because they know the world, and they want to keep you safe from harm. Lily hugged her teddy bear, understanding completely. Always remember that listening to your parents isn't just about being good. It's about being safe and smart in all your grand adventures.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.